So I've got my eyebrows on and cleaned up. They could use some more work, but I don't really have time for that. So I'm going to go ahead and powder them. And I went, oh, I got the hiccups now. I went to my stepmom's house, my stepmom and dad's house the other day, and she had made a comment that my eyebrows looked really good. And I was like, oh, thank you. Because she had made comments of recent past that my eyebrows looked too high, too dark. So for her to just write out and come out and say that my eyebrows looked good, I was pretty impressed. I was like, thank you. Now, that could have been the drugs talking. Not that my stepmom does drugs. Oh my God, she's like the opposite of anybody that would ever touch a drug. But she threw her back out. Like, threw her back out, taking care of my grandpap. And she is like totally miserable. And that's the only time that she would ever touch anything for pain. And yeah, she's in that sort of pain. I'm looking around because duh. It's because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing today. I'm just gonna look at my 120 eyeshadow palette here and see what pops out at me. And it's these colors. Like this cranberry type color here. And then these lighter colors over here. And we'll see about any others. I didn't brush my brushes. I didn't wash my brushes because I figured I could just kind of brush them off. Last time I did my makeup, I did white. So there's probably not much color on my brushes. This is a shimmer. And I'm really sorry about this cough. Over the weekend, I bought a pack of cigarettes. And I don't know if I've ever mentioned this or not, but I roll my own cigarettes. And I have for years. And I had to smoke packed cigarettes when I was in the hospital. But of course, being in there, I didn't smoke very much. And over the weekend, I got a pack of cigarettes, and then I smoked like too much, my normal amount. And ever since then, I've had this like really bad tickle in my throat cough. And I know it's from smoking those nasty ass cigarettes. They put so many extra chemicals in the tobacco that they use to make those cigarettes. It's alright, I want a darker color, but I don't know what. Alright, I'm going to just use like a little bit of a darker bronze mixed with a medium bronze. Because I don't really see a color that I really want. So I'm going to make it. And then I'm going to use this angled brush here and my liquid concealer contour corrector palette. And I'm going to use probably just like one of the very lightest like natural skin colors. And I am going to do kind of like a cut crease, but I don't think I want to go all the way corner to corner. I'm going to do kind of like an opposite of a halo. So I'm going to leave the inside of the lid with no concealer. So, I'm totally and utterly addicted to chef shows. It started with Top Chef. And I love that show. And then I started watching Guys Grocery Games. And that's another one that I just absolutely love. I did that kind of sloppy. I didn't mean to do that so sloppy. That's okay. A lot of times my eyeshadow starts off very, very sloppy and ends up looking pretty awesome. So I'm not real worried. I'm going to use my short shadow brush. And then I'm going to use more like, it's a darker bronze than the lightest one that I used to mix the other color, but it's lighter than the dark one. So that's one awesome thing about having this palette of 120 colors. There's like, seriously, like probably 9 shades of bronze in here. So this is just a different shade of bronze. Now I'm using that same brush, and I'm going to use that cranberry color that I pointed out at the beginning. Picking up just a little bit of product, and I'm going to go in the middle of those two colors where there is no concealer. And this brush is really shitty for blending. So I really am just trying to apply the color where I want it. Then I'm going to go in with my bigger brush. No different product on it, just whatever's on it. And I'm going to diffuse and blend at the corner, at the edges of that cranberry color and that bronze. See, it's like an opposite halo, because normally when you do like a halo look, you put the concealer in the center and you use the lightest color in the center. I think it looks pretty. It's different. I'm going to pick up some more of that lighter like the lighter bronze color and add it to my inner and outer corners and then around the top. And then I'm going to knock the product off the brush because I'm going in that lightest color, the one that I started with. And I'm going to put it along my brow bone, kind of as using it like the highlighter color, because it's a very light color and it's very shimmery. I'm also going to do the corners of my eyes with that. Then I'm going to use a smudge brush. No, I'm not. I lied. I'm going to use that color, the short shadow brush that has the cranberry color on it. And I'm going to do no more product, just whatever's on here. My lower lash line, outer corner, and just bring a little bit of that cranberry color down to my lower lash line. But I don't want it to be real. I'm going to have to pick up a little bit of extra color. Just a little bit. I don't want it to be real dramatic, but I do want it to be there. Okay. So I'm going to take a break and I'll be back.